Good morning, YouTube. It's another day. It's Saturday now. I told you all I'm off this weekend. So I actually fell asleep on the couch last night, which Poppy was very happy about. So I went upstairs and got myself a little refreshed. And now we're going to get our day started. I'm going to start it with actually medicating. I actually just got, I've been trying to get more into edibles, so I'm not smoking as much. Sorry, I'm trying to get you on my tripod. Here we go, now that we're downstairs. I don't know why this is like leaning or something. Okay, yeah, but I've been getting more into edibles because I'm trying to get away from smoking as much because, you know, it's just not the healthiest thing. Granted, to say I love flower, which is actual buds, or what people would call weed, but it's cannabis because it's not a weed. It's actually, it flowers. That's what you smoke, is the actual flower. So I do really prefer flower. Like, I'm a flower girl all the way. I've tried concentrates. We can talk about all that stuff. I have a Candy Pens Aura, which is an e-rig. We can have a whole video about how I medicate and what I prefer, and, you know, different forms of consumption. But I have been getting more into edibles. So this is a Colorado brand that just came to the state of Maryland, that the dispensary I work for just started carrying, called Wana. And the cool thing about this one is that they're actually categorized like you would categorize flowers. So they have a Sativa one, which is this one. They have a hybrid and they have an indica. I have another brand that I really like for my nighttime edibles. Like, I can't live without them now at this point. So I wanted to try the Sativa first because I've been wanting an edible that I could take during the day versus feeling like I needed to smoke. Edibles last longer than your effects of smoking too. So yesterday I took one, which is 30 milligrams. My nighttime edibles that I usually take are 50 milligrams. So I knew that that one wasn't really gonna like hit me or anything like that. But I did feel like I was being a little more like energetic when I got home from taking these. And I don't know, I felt like my mood improved a little bit. Like, I took it right before I put up my poll and stuff like that, and I was really energetic and like ready to go. And then last night, a family down the street on our block actually got stuck on their terrace. So all of the townhouses on my row, we all opted in to get the terrace because it's like, why not? I'll show you the terrace. I don't know if I've showed YouTube my terrace yet. We haven't decorated it or really put much furniture out there yet, so that's probably why. But I do like to sit out there and smoke or just relax. It's really like beautiful and serene because you get to see the mountains and stuff. But so yeah, they got stuck out there. They locked themselves out there and all their keys were inside the house. And we were out there for hours trying to call locksmiths all around town. Even tried to call AAA and like no one could find a locksmith. So that was how we spent last night. So I was running up and down the street, literally still. Poppy, could you not interrupt? I swear he be doing stuff with his nose. Like, he has allergies and stuff. He had an upper respiratory infection, my cat. But I swear he be making noises and stuff when he wants attention. Like, he just does it to be dramatic sometimes. Because when I'll say something to him, he'll just stop. And he'll just be like, I'm like, yeah, you were doing that for no reason. But needless to say, today I'm going to take two because yesterday I took one and like questionably felt the effects. So I'm going to take two today because my girlfriend has left for work. I don't know why she knows that I medicate and supports me and stuff like that, but sometimes I feel a little uncomfortable being around even her if I get too medicated. So, yeah, so this is the Wana Sour Cheese Blood Orange Sativa, 30 milligrams THC per piece. Like I said, my nighttime edibles that I take are generally 50 milligrams. So this is going to be a little bit more, but I'm not going to just eat like 3/4 of a chew and leave like a tiny sliver of a chew in there. So I'm just going to be a G. And this is what they look like. They have little sugar crystals on them. And they taste good. They definitely have a green taste afterwards. So right now it is, I think, like 12:15. I definitely will not be taking 3, so I can easily put those away and be like, I got the sugar off my finger, and be like, okay, because yesterday I considered like an hour and a half into it taking another one, but then I was like, no, I'll just try it taking 2 back to back, like at the same time tomorrow. It's just today. So now we've done that. By the way, I have not eaten yet. I do typically take my edibles on an empty stomach because I feel like when I eat, then I don't feel them as much. But I do have food on standby. So once or if I start feeling too high or too medicated, then I have food that will level me out. I also have, I take CBD, 1-to-1 CBD and THC drops. Now, because they're 1-to-1, it might not be the best thing, but CBD can also bring your high down. It also helps with bringing your tolerance level down. So that's why I, like, at least 5 days out of the week, take my CBD, THC drops so that my tolerance doesn't get too high, because I do eat 50 milligram edibles at night, like every night pretty much, because now when I don't take them, I notice it the next day that my sleep is just like crappy. But today, like I said, we're by ourselves. We got the house to ourselves. My girlfriend works till close. So today I'm definitely going to be doing some pole stuff. I'm going to be working on my businesses that I'm working on launching. I don't know if I can really show you all that too much, because I'm a firm believer in don't, put something out there until it is ready to go. And I'm a perfectionist, and I've been working on at least one of these brands since 2011. So that's almost 10 years. Granted, I did put that brand off for like 5 years to the side because life just happened. But now that we're in our house, I actually have the space to be able to house inventory and have space to have a business space. Like, we're working on creating a whole business space for these brands within our property. So I'm really excited. But as soon as things do start, actually, like as soon as the launch is official and I announce it, I would definitely be showing you all a lot of behind the scenes. And because I just feel like, there's enough out there for everybody to get it. And if I can help somebody else start their own business, work for themselves, or empower themselves, then why not? Peep the shirt for the culture. This is one of my girlfriend's old t-shirts. I always take all her old t-shirts. Alrighty, so what are we gonna do now, y'all? How are we gonna start our day? Well, I do need to do some cleaning. Sad to say, I know y'all don't want to see that. So I'm gonna probably clean I have to clean my cat's litter box. I need to take the trash out from the pole. It's still over here in this corner, back there. So I need to take that trash out. Oh, last night we were able to fix the pole. So what happened was, I basically, so when we finally got the pole like standing straight up, like, I don't know if you all saw me, I think like pushing the pole, kind of like trying to get it straight up. Mind you, my arms are super sore from playing with that damn pole last night, trying to figure it out, to make sure it was secure. Whew, but basically, I was turning the thing that, like, the adjustment rod lock part, I was turning it the wrong way. So I was, like, locking it more. So we eventually were able to get it unlocked and loosen the whole thing and retighten it all over again. So we were able to get it working. Just to say, we did that after we were outside forever, trying to get our neighbor situation together. It's funny because we were outside. I was telling my next door neighbor, they have the cutest little girl. And I was like, she needs a YouTube channel. And then her dad was like, yeah, he was like, I actually just bought a GoPro just for me to record all the stupid stuff that I'm always doing at work or wherever. And I was like, I was actually just in there recording, and we kept joking around. We were using our phone flashlights and stuff like that, so we couldn't. But we were like, oh, we should be YouTubing this right now, like how I met my neighbors and stuff like that. Needless to say, now all of us are like, okay, we have learned our lesson from that neighbor that we need to keep a key out on our terrace. So if you get locked out, then you can get back in. But, so yeah, so we need to put a key on the terrace ASAP. I do want to sit on my terrace, but it's really cloudy outside. I think it's not supposed to rain today, but tomorrow. So if it's just cloudy, then I should probably sit out there, and then I can show you all the terrace too. But yeah, it's like really cloudy out, and you can tell because I mean we have a lot of natural light and the windows are open back there, so you can tell that it's just like really cloudy. Got my incense going, my candle burning. It's so satisfying when my island is like clean. Which we keep it like cleaned off, but we had those succulents over here. Originally, they were like right here by the sink and stuff, and now they're on the table. So it just looks super satisfying to me to see the whole island just like with nothing on it. But so that we can get our day started, I'm gonna go ahead and do some cleaning and stuff like that, and then we'll be back. I am currently on the floor in the loft because I'm tired already from just doing warm-up, stretching, and then I did a warm-up video on the pole, and I'm tired already. Child, I'm like, I need a break. I mean, you gotta start somewhere. Whew, Lord, child, my hands hurt already. Hands all red and starting to get raw. I can already tell that I'm gonna probably have like calluses on the like inside of my hand. But I'm in it for the long haul, y'all. I'm not giving up because I miss dance and fitness. So now I can do it whenever because it's in my house. How about Alrighty, you guys, it is nighttime, I know. So basically what I did is I went upstairs after I did cleaning and stuff, and I did some of the warm-up videos on the Fit to Flaunt app. I also did one of her workout videos off of YouTube, the Fit to Flaunt YouTube. And when I say my arms are so sore and it's hard to even hold my phone up to record right now. But after that, I took a nap on my terrace. because I was like so exhausted from just doing like a warm up and like conditioning video. I didn't even get into any like tricks or anything like that. And I ate around like 8 o'clock because I'm trying to eat, you know, earlier and healthy. I did some air fryer salmon, broccoli, steamed broccoli, and I had some mashed potatoes. And so now we're about to go up to one of our friends' house. They just built their house while at the same time we were building ours. We started ours a little bit earlier, so they just moved into their house while we've been in our house for about like 4 or 5 months now. So we're about to go to their house for the first time and see them and congratulate them on that. So yeah, that's what we're about to do. We're both off tomorrow, so I'm going to try and make Sade see how well she can do some of the conditioning pole stuff since she's already been working out with a personal trainer for the past month or so. So I'm real interested, but my arms are so sore, but I'm so excited. I'm not gonna give up. So that's what we're about to do, and yeah. Another day of pole conditioning, y'all. This pole is kicking my ass. Whew, I'm focusing just on like doing pull-ups and my upper body strength and my core on this thing. Like just using my leg to pull myself up or my, you know, it's exhausting. I don't know. I can barely talk if y'all can even tell. And it doesn't take many reps to like get your ass out of breath. Like this shit is serious workout. Okay? Okay? But I'm loving it. But I will say my arms hurt, obviously, from pulling myself up. I have a burn on my top of my left foot, which hurts like I don't know what, because every time I use my leg to get up on a pole, it hurts. And my inner thighs hurt like hell too.